what I do is, it's a very long process. I started this summer by picking flowers and pressing flowers, and then digitalizing them. So it's so long to get a piece of art. And now I have this library of digitalized flowers, and I am creating artworks from them. So in actually, I summarized my process now very quickly. The whole meaning for me is in kind of pressing and crushing these flowers, and then again making something beautiful out of them. I'll say something about the piece in a minute, but I started doing this also in a period of stress for myself. So it was also kind of a healing process, and I started making skulls. And I never thought I would make skulls in art, because it's not my, well, it was not my, I'm not into the, well, as you can see in my art, I'm not really into the dark art section, but I was feeling, well, I was not feeling well. And making these skulls was really also, and picking the flowers, and actually, yeah, they die, but they are also preserved, was really a way to, I felt like I was piecing kind of my new self back together, a different self, because it's, well, you die a little, and then you revived again. And you can, and what was really important for me too was that you cannot go back to who you are after, well, it's not after, trauma is too big of a word, but after some incidents in life, you cannot, it changes you. So that is why for me the pressing of the flowers and like putting them in the dark, because because you press them in I press them in books. So they're in the dark for quite a long time, and then they come out and they're changed, but they're still beautiful. So that was a really, really important thing for me to do. And at the moment we have winter, so we don't have so many flowers anymore. So I picked some flowers from my I have I'm now pressing some orchis from my plants that I have in my room. But the process is really a summer process. So now I can create with what I have. But yes, the piece, I was thinking, because I really wanted to be part of your exhibition, because well, I like a lot of I don't know everything you do, Ant Woman, but I'm really drawn to what you do, and I like the theme so much, because it is really true. We are connected all of a sudden, to me. I'm here now for 1.5 years, and I have such a big network of through art, which is, I love it. I really love it. So I was thinking, what can I submit? And I have this piece. It's a spiraling, yeah, it's a spiral. It's called spiraling, and it's also made of flower petals, but only the petals, the little leaves. And I also drew a little bit on them that make, I don't know if you see it, or if people see it or not, but I make them also look like little mice or rats a little bit, so that you can think that they are following each other or running. I made a few actually, but I only minted this one for now. And they are, so it's kind of, they're very still, and well, they're pressed flowers, so they are kind of not moving anymore. They're frozen. They're frozen. That's the word. But I put them in a pattern that looks like that. That also suggests that they're moving. So I don't know. I thought, yeah, I can submit this piece because it's a collective, and and they're all different. Well, they're not all different, because I also used them double, but well, they're all come from different flowers. They're all together, and because they're in this pattern now, they're kind of one. And also, yeah, this following each other, to me, it can be a good thing and a bad thing, because it can be because you become part of a bigger movement. To me, it's also feels pressured sometimes. So that's why you also see some of the little mice, or, well, if you want, if they're mice, but some of the little creatures take their own path at the corners. They kind of spiral. So they're, and we don't really know. When I was making this artwork, I moved them around a bit to have them move in the circle or out of the circle, and I decided to go in the circle, because it's kind of, into the unknown or something. But yeah, that's all kind of my interpretations. And well, the only people I have around here in the house are my children, so I often ask them which ones they like. And they didn't particularly like this one because they didn't know what it was. They said, "No, I prefer the tiger." so, so it's a yeah, but yeah, I think I kind of like. I want to make more of these pieces that you can't immediately tell what it is because I like that too.